Okay, we're live. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
What's up?
fellas.
What's up?
Okay,
What's
this is
good?
RNVP.
Good.
Real Enough Variety Podcast, episode 23. Introduce my co-host. How y'all guys doing?
Good
We good.
evening.
We got some guests today.
Yeah, let's get to them. Hi, guest.
Hello. What's
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Let's just get into it. It's Bakumi. It's Michaela. It's Skyfall. They're here to help us break down one of the biggest gaming and financial news in the history of video games, in the history of like the stock market. GameStonks. Yay, stocks. Okay.
Hold the line. Hold that fucking line.
I'm gonna let y'all take this one. I don't know nothing about that stock market.
Why is he lying? Why? I know you have GameStop shares, John. I know you do.
Aren't you a homeowner?
What?
Yeah, I mean that would be cool if he was. He
No,
wouldn't.
but okay. Does anybody want to explain it? Or
Yeah,
should
I can
You
explain
should
it.
explain it, Derek. Oh, okay.
Actually, Derek needs to go off
Well,
for it.
me and Derek can explain it. So
Okay. So, go ahead, Jay.
basically, there's this thing in the stock market that's been around since the 1980s, which is shorting stocks, which means you basically bet against something and you hope that it fails so you can make money off of it. It's basically
By the way, you don't own it.
no, you don't. You borrow it basically, and then you basically hope that it shorts so you can make a profit off of what you borrow. That's basically what a short is. I'm not about to go into like the technical details of like what different shorts there are. That's just the basic details. Basically, yeah, GameStop has been on the. It's been a 2-pack of ass. Let's just go ahead and be honest. For like the last 5 years, it's been a bad stock to invest in. It's been as low as $4. And
Hey, Jay, you pronounced 5 years wrong. I mean, 25 years incorrectly.
Okay. 25 years it's been that bad. So the stock price goes as low as $4, and so hedge funds basically short that stock, which means they hope that it falls and it crumbles and they go bankrupt and they collect the profit off of that. Well, they shorted so much of the stock that there are some stock that doesn't even exist. They went up past 100% of the stock, which means they over leveraged their hand, which in stock purposes means that you are literally opening yourself up to an uppercut. Not just any type of uppercut. I'm talking about a 1988 Mike Tyson uppercut. I'm talking about some shit that's going to knock you the fuck out. Okay. Come into Reddit. A whole bunch of people on Reddit, be if they are the nicest people or not, saw this, leveraged their position, and basically buoyed, if not, I don't even know what the right word for this is, accelerated GameStop stock to the point where yesterday was at $427 per share, which means the short doesn't work, which means they still have to buy back that stock that they borrowed, guys, which means they have to buy it on the dollar of what that stock is, which means everybody makes money except for those hedge funds. And because they overextended themselves, not only is it $100 million loss, it's billion-dollar losses. And not only is it just one hedge fund, it's 10 to 15 hedge funds.
And one of the things is that you can look on like Financial Chill, some of these other websites, and they'll show you like the short interest or like the float percentage of any of these stocks. And when you look at GME or GameStop, float percentage is like almost like what 250% right now. Absolutely fucking.
It's
absolutely
ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And so people have asked why this is happening. And all I can tell people, this is my analysis. I'm going to get everybody else's analysis why this is happening. My analysis is If we think back to 2007 and 2008, well, not even 2007, 2008. If we think about 2000 to 2008, when we had subprime lending, we had predatory lending for the housing market, where people would sell somebody $350,000 house for 1% of mortgage, and then bet against them that they can't pay the mortgage, and then buy that mortgage when they can't spend it, and then make a profit off of it. The problem is it became so large, and it became such a standard in the stock market, that basically they bought so much bad debt that when nobody could pay for it and it became faulty, it put AIG out of business. It put Morgan Stanley out of business. It put Sallie Mae out of business. It put 4 or 5 banks out of business. In comes the Obama administration, and Barack Obama has a perfect opportunity to drop the hammer on the financial industry. Just drop a nuke on them. And he doesn't do it. Nobody who orchestrated this 8-year fiasco goes to prison. Nobody gets in trouble, and the Wall Street and the stock market and the financial institutions just keep going. And that soured a lot of people. Like I've said, I will say it on this podcast. My parents lost both access of. My dad said in a day he lost $27,000. My mom lost $32,000. In total, they lost $75,000 each. That was for me to go to college. That was me and my sister's college fund. So people are pissed. People want to see Wall Street bleed, and this is bad politics getting consequences from its constituency, and I love to see it. And so I'm gonna shut the hell up and let y'all talk, because y'all actually are in the stock market, unlike myself. And I'm gonna say this: hashtag hold the fucking line. Who wants to talk? Who wants to say anything? Derek?
Okay, so if you look at this strictly off of like technicals, right? It's actually just a slam dunk. It's actually just like the perfect trade. And the reason why it's the perfect trade is because when you over leverage yourself, it's actually super easy to punish you for that. It's like any good fighting game, any good game really, where you make a mistake, if people catch it, you punish them. The only difference, and it's been done by the financial institutions for years, because they have the metrics, the data, and the tools to not only predict where they're in, what we as retail investors are going to do, but manipulate us into thinking what they're going to do. They manipulate us into doing what they want to do, and ultimately it's not even chess. It's like I'm playing Brick Breaker or Tetris, and you're playing fucking like Cyberpunk. We're not playing in the same stratosphere. It's not fair. But I can put my same money next to your same money, and your money is way more than mine, but it's so important to you to take money from me. And the whole idea of the stock market, what it's supposed to be, is if you have a good company, you can buy shares of their stock, and if they continue to do well and they become a more valuable company than they were when you first bought it, you can maybe sell out of your shares and make a profit, or get some dividends back as a reward for investing in a good company. Mm-hmm. The whole idea of investing in a company is you see a business, you think it has potential, you think it can work. So what you do is you give it capital so it can continue to grow, or if it's just starting up, it can be formed and develop. These are how IPOs happened. I mean, so a lot of businesses start now with venture capital starting them, and then when they want to expand, like a Robinhood or a Coinbase, they IPO. Meaning, hey guys, well, we already have a platform, we're successful, and we think we can be more successful. So send us some money, and our success will lead to your success. This is basically the basics of what a security is. If I do something and you buy a part of my entity and we agree that you own this, me doing these things will result in you and your ownership in this entity accruing in value.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you do that, right, and you bet against that, and that knowledge that you bet against that is public knowledge, and you're so arrogant to think that people would notice. See, this is the other thing too. When you take risks like that, it's either because you think it is foolproof, or you are so blinded by greed, and maybe you can't actually trade the way you think you do. Maybe you're not as good as you think you are. Like, for example, right? This is going to be a very bad analogy, but if you are a quarterback, right, and your intermediate game is utter garbage, right? But you can bomb the ball, right? You can send that shit flying, right? You get it deep. You have a cannon from an arm. You just have no accuracy in the intermediate range.
Josh Allen.
Well, yeah. What's going to happen is a good coach will game plan for that and say, well, we just won't let you throw deep. We're going to let you throw between 10 and 20 yards. We're not going to give anything short up. And when you get a run formation, we're going to stuff that shit. So we are daring you to dot the I's on out routes. We're daring you to hit basic throws that professional level quarterbacks will hit. And you as a quarterback, because I don't know, you came out of college and you were so successful, you believe that no one will notice that your game plan is predicated on you only doing this one thing. And if this one thing gets shut down, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. We have the tape.
And to the extent that they overextended, I mean,
Yeah.
imagine that. You're buying at least, 40%, if not 20 to 40% more stocks than actually existed, and shorting on.
They're desperate to do it.
Yeah, and you knew, and that's the crazy part. They were going to make so much money and bankrupt the fuck out of GameStop, and all they had to do was not be as blatant about it.
Yeah.
No.
That's all they had to
That's
do.
all they had to do, bro.
And they were so blatant about what they wanted to do. Imagine this, right? And I guess I'll use a video game example, like a fighting game example.
Perfect.
If every time I knock you down and I hit you with a low, eventually you're just going to start blocking low from the time you get up. And if I don't ever do anything other than that, and then I'm like, damn, this motherfucker, what a bitch. He just holding down back. Motherfucker, hold up. No. I know what you're going to do. It's very apparent. The pattern is there. You keep doing the same thing. And then now they're trying to claim, because people bet against them, which it was in our favor too. Heavily in our favor. It was a zero-sum game. Like these niggas were going to get
can't blame people for seeing common sense. Like they're punishing people for using common sense, which just doesn't even make any sense.
Imagine if you went to it's like, imagine if you go and you see, man, one of your favorite games are out, and it just came out and it's already on sale, half off. You're gonna tell me you're gonna wait until it's full price again to buy it? No. That's a guarantee. I'm saving money. In this case, this is a guarantee I'm making money. They were 100% going to lose.
Yeah.
And so when you have these brokerage firms defending the hedge funds, taking a stance, you're an intermediary. All you do is shake hands. That's all you do. It don't matter who is buying the stock. You let them buy it. If the stock is actually available, they get it. Mm-hmm. That's it. You don't prevent an entire platform from participating, multiple platforms from participating.
If I'm not mistaken, five apps literally closed trading yesterday, which is unprecedented.
And And they're limiting it today. They're limiting it.
Yeah.
Why? Because they want to make sure that these people can get their money. They at least something. And they also still made it yesterday. They made it so that, no, you can't buy it. No, you can't buy it. You can't buy GME. You can't buy AMC. You can't buy these. But we'll let you sell them. To who, motherfucker? Nobody can buy it. Who's buying it? Oh, your boys are buying it.
Mm-hmm.
That's who's buying it.
Yeah.
No, nobody else can do it.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing this to Skyfall and Bakumi and you, Michaela. Like, you guys were in on the action. Skyfall, how did you feel? When did you notice? Did you get in on the action? How did you feel about the last few days?
Okay, so this is a warning. Do not do this in the future with stocks. Do not go chasing after a bag. This is just a special circumstance. So, I had been a part of the Reddit like ever since sophomore year of college. So I had always kind of peeked in there and kind of did my due diligence and research on stocks they were kind of throwing out there. But the news came out that this stock was projected to go really high. So I waited until I could get in. So I got in at $70 and I bought 10. So it started climbing up from there. And it got so high to the point where I felt like it was going to crash, and I sold shortly before I felt like it would topple over, and it didn't, but I felt like that was a safe exit for me. So I sold. If I had kept on, I would have made a lot more money, but I'm fine with what happened because any profit you take is a good thing. You never want to get too greedy when you're in a position. You always want to leave when you're comfortable. And when you're investing, you also want to put money down that you're comfortable with losing. I had already had that money just stored up that I was just waiting to see what to invest in. So I was comfortable with losing that money.
Okay. Bakumi, how you feeling, bro? Tell me.
I mean, I feel good. I got in a lot later, to be honest, kind of just like dabbling with it currently. I got in a lot later. I'm just kind of holding it at the moment, seeing where it's going to go. Mm-hmm. And then if we start a conversation about Dogecoin, I'll go into that one later. But like with me and GameStop, I kind of just noticed what I was doing. And I was like, you know what? I'll just grab a singular share. I'm kind of just riding it out right now. You know, the money I put in, I'm okay. Like Skyfall said, I'm comfortable with like, okay, if I lose that, like it was just, you know, a little bit of a gamble. But like if it pops off, it pops off, you know. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment, and got in really late, but we'll see.
So Skyfall sold for a profit. You're holding steady. Michaela, where are you at, bro? Tell me what happened, bro.
So far I've made a pretty decent profit, but
cool.
I put myself back in again.
Okay.
I got an extra GME. I think I only had one at the time. I got in kind of late.
Mm-hmm.
I did make some money off of I think AMC initially, and then I did make some money off of the Dogecoin stuff.
Okay.
Dogecoin.
But technically, and this kind of goes into probably what we'll say later, we would have, if there was no interference, made more.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And so the idea is that GMC went.
Hello?
I think I discorded.
Oh no!
Yeah. They got him.
Oh,
Before we get him back, I think it's very important because I think you mentioned The Big Short. Fun fact: the person who came up with The Big Short, who was inspired by The Big Short, he actually invested in the stock.
From DMA, that would have thing, but they again weren't expecting for the.
Okay, you got like discorded for a solid minute, brother.
He just came in like.
Oh yeah, Michaela, bro, you got discorded for like 10 seconds. So we're gonna do
a solid minute.
That's a good point, Skyfall. That's a good point. We're gonna come back to that. Michaela, finish what you were saying, bro. You got discorded for like 20 seconds.
So you were saying that we would have made more money, but Now go.
And then it cut.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Okay. Hey yo, this is Robin Hood silencing us. This is crazy. Okay, Skyfall, keep going.
Yeah, so his name is Michael Burry. He's an investor,
Yes.
and he is the most famous person now because of The Big Short. So he put in a position on GameStop back in August of 2019. So I don't know if he held on, but I'm pretty sure he might have, and he probably had a crazy return. Also, the owner of Chewy.com, he also put a position back in 2019. So this has been around for a while.
It's almost 18
and the only
months.
reason why it's and the only reason why is because I guess the guy's name is Roaring Kitty on YouTube. He had a good feeling about GameStop. Like when you invest in something, you want to invest because you think the company has value. I don't suggest chasing bags because it will probably hurt. Not every chase is a good chase. But he had done the due diligence, he had researched, and he had put down money, a lot of money, because he was confident in that company. And he also did research, and that's how he came across the short. What's crazy about it is this is filings that you can find online and research you can do. So when he found that out earlier, either last week or I don't know when, but he proceeded to put that information out on Reddit and rallied his friends, and they rallied their friends, and that's how we ended up here.
Okay, so you guys come in late, but still, it's still a lucrative position. How did y'all feel seeing? I want to say this is not a political stance, but this is literally the billionaire class versus everyday people like us. How did you feel to see Robinhood, an app that had spent 8 years building a reputation and marketing themselves as the everyday app to trade in, and then seeing them, TD Ameritrade, I'm pretty sure there's like 3 other ones.
Charles Schwab.
Yeah.
Weeble.
Yeah.
Weeble. People ran to Weeble. They got fucked.
Yeah. So how do all you guys feel? Derek, Skyfall, Makumi, Michaela, how do you guys feel just seeing like capitalism, like cold hard capitalism, the free market really isn't the free market, get thrown in your face when you clearly see a position where you can make a profit?
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Mikhail.
Oh, go ahead.
No, because you
you've been discorded, bro. We're gonna let you talk, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got Discord earlier, but no, like the thing is that when you have a situation where you have these rich people, they want to talk their shit. Oh, $600 as a stimmy? That's enough. Why don't you go invest it? Why don't you do something with it? That's $600. You can invest that. When these motherfuckers bully you, when these motherfuckers were making billions of dollars through the pandemic while everybody was broke, sick, and dying, the second we get a chance to do literally fuck all of anything, these motherfuckers turn around and they're like, oh, no, hold up, no. We made a bad bet, which they do a lot, by the way. These motherfuckers aren't good with money. Don't ever let them trick you into thinking these people are good with money. They throw their money at a wall, and because they have so much of it, it doesn't hurt them nearly as much. If you could throw $1 million at a wall when you're $1 billion, or when you have $1 billion over and over again, that's nothing.
Absolutely.
You can live for 600 fucking years with $1 billion and lose $1 million constantly, and be wondering, man, I wonder when I'm gonna fucking run out of money. You're never gonna fucking run out.
Yeah.
You're never gonna run out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, and the second people again make money, and you see it all over Reddit. It could have been a bunch of memes, but like still, people are, paying off debt, student loans, any of that other stuff. They're actually, they're stimulating the economy with the money that they make.
Yes.
These rich people don't stimulate the economy with the money that
Yes, I was getting ready to say that.
don't.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, you know, like the meme thing and like the MAGA thing, I'm like, okay, first of all, you're trying to demonize these people because same thing as Skyfall was in that Reddit, and I've been in that Reddit, and they crack jokes like anybody else on any other social media platform. That's one. Two, they actually have sound advice. Three, they're very encouraging. And four, they were organized and ready to kick ass. And what pisses off Wall Street is that they were organized. And if it makes Wall Street look stupid. It makes these hedge funds, these dudes who go to Princeton and Yale and Harvard and Brown and have trust funds and can throw money around, it makes them look like morons. And now they want to basically ruin these guys' reputation saying it's just memes. Well, that fucking meme dude just paid for that guy's student loan. That meme just paid for that person's pet surgery. That person just put themselves through college. So yeah, you can call it a fucking meme. You just got wrecked. That's it.
And even with these, like, the MAGA, look at these people are the racists. I was on their Discord as well as their Telegram, and in their rules, they have a no tolerance for racism, for homophobia, for any of that shit. Yes. You do that, you're banned. Like, if you're on a call with them and they hear you saying some crazy shit, you're banned, you're gone. You don't come back. They've cleaned out. Because a lot of people were trying to make money off of this, so they hopped in. So of course you're going to have some people that may be a racist and some people that may be anti-Semites. But the thing is that these people are not indicative of this entire group. It's just not true.
That's just not true at all. These are people trying to help people make money. And I just like,
yep.
Like y'all are mad at that. Skyfall, Bakumi, how'd y'all feel? Bakumi?
It's trash, bro.
Okay.
It's like I don't know how else. It's just trash, man. Like, so legitimately, we're not.
Did you get in before it happened or after? I'm pretty sure you got in before that bullshit happened.
Well, for GameStop or for
GME or and both AMC or Doge is either one. Like, how'd you feel?
So with AMC and GME, I got GME really late. So after. AMC, I had it before, and then Doge, I had it way before, which is just kind of funny or whatever. Okay. So, like, I'm just sitting here like, bro, they see people like normal people and people with not as much like expendable like income make a little bit ahead. Like, no, you guys are cheating. Just change the game. Like that mess is just thinking sick. About it gets me worked up. It's crazy, bro. It's like, yeah.
Skyfall, how'd you feel?
I got in on the 25th, so that was Monday. So it was before everything had started happening with the whole limiting of buying shares and stuff. The fact that they did that yesterday, it just doesn't sit right with me. And they're going to have to do a lot of explaining. Like, this can't happen again. And there's going to be a talk. There needs to be a talk about regulation of what they can and cannot do with customers' money. Like it's just not right.
Yeah, it's amazing that this is one of the things where I can say votes matter, because the SEC basically came out to Robinhood and basically asked them, what the fuck are you doing? Elizabeth Warren, whose protege heads up the Consumer Protection Bureau. And she's a mentor to that. She helped create it. Basically sent letters to them with cease and desist letters and hearing letters saying, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you guys.
Oh no.
He got Discord too. This is kind of freak. Oh no.
Hello? I'm still there.
All right. Well.
Okay. All
right. You're back.
Okay, basically, like these hedge funds and Wall Street can basically manipulate the market anytime they want. This is how that works, period. It's how we got the 2008 housing crash. They manipulate the market. That's what they do. They short and they bankrupt companies, reap the profit, keep it going. The fact that the United States government is like skeptical of like what they did is an amazing turn of events that I didn't think was possible, honestly. And yeah, the guy from Robinhood, like those dudes in Citadel, they're fucked. Nobody's gonna use your app anymore, bro. You have ruined your reputation in Wall Street. Like, good luck. Good luck. Derek, how'd you feel, bro? No, okay. What you about to say? Wait, hold on. What you about to say, Skyfall?
No, I was agreeing with you, especially when they're planning. Rumor has it that they're planning to go public, so their IPO is definitely screwed over.
Oh, damn!
They're about to be public, so they could be traded. Fuck that.
Stupid.
The rumor is that they're headed towards an IPO.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Why would you? Wow,
This is before this happened, so I don't know if that is still true, but they're gonna have a harder time.
People might short them, which is just ironic.
That's what I was thinking.
They could reverse that, and they could just continue to be getting funding from venture capitalists.
Yeah, but if you stick to venture capitalists, number one, no one likes you right now. So like and number two, like now you can't grow. The whole point of an IPO is now everyone can get a piece.
Yeah.
Now like you don't get to Tesla level simply being private only. Yeah. So that's why people IPO. Otherwise, if I have a company, why the fuck would I IPO? Or so I could get canceled? It's already bad enough. No, like seriously, like it's
no. I know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying. Like, so you can get dumped by your stockholder in the board. Yeah, you literally get jettisoned in 5 years. I get it. Yeah.
No, and it's not only that. It's like you are already selling a product. So if your company has a bad perception, your actual sales will be affected.
Right.
Now you have the idea of not only that, but your company you'll get double shit on because now your stock will tank as well. Like Robinhood did not think this out. Robinhood literally and all these other trading platforms, I don't think they understood or comprehended the scope at which this would be under a fucking microscope and how the media would cover this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you. I really think Robinhood really didn't know when compared to the other ones because they raised $1 billion yesterday from existing investors. And to me, it kind of suggests that they were preparing to go through a cash shortage. I mean, you don't raise $1 billion yesterday because you do that freely. You do that because you're preparing just in case.
Imagine being a billionaire. You are on your yacht. You have your 3 or 4 man or lady servants on your yacht about to give you a margarita. You get a call from the CEO of Robinhood talking about you think you could spot us like 200 million real quick? Like, we fucked up. We're trying to help the boys at Melvin. Listen. We'll give you when the IPO comes out. We'll give you even more. Can you imagine? Like, we don't even like Melvin. Like, why are you helping him out?
Did y'all? Go ahead. No, go ahead, guys.
I was just going to say, Robinhood as a company has been having problems for a very long time, but it's accelerated over the past year. Wow. Just this summer alone, some kid killed himself because he saw a 730,000 negative balance of margins, and it was all an error. It was never real.
Jesus
Just
Christ. Because
Robinhood had messed up.
Well, here's the thing about Robinhood. The only reason, and this will bleed into the Dogecoin conversation later on. The only reason why Robinhood is as prolific and popular as it is right now is because the UI is actually pretty fucking good. Yeah. Aside from the obvious error where the kids go, it's very easy to use Robinhood. It works the way you would assume it should work. It works. You look up a stock.
Yeah.
You try to buy the stock. You buy the stock. You see where you entered. You see your percentage over time. It fucking works. Otherwise, the platform is dog shit. They're built. It is a very, 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 very good-looking exterior to a car that's owned by a hoarder. There's nothing good inside. There's no principles. There's no like everything that you think it's supposed to be, bringing power to the people.
Yeah.
All that shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with it. Do you know why?
Why though?
Go
Sorry, I
ahead.
didn't cut you off. You know why though? Robin Hood came out in 2013. I remember this very, very like it was yesterday. Like it's very clear in my mind. It came out in 2013. In 2013, some of us were sophomores
Just
in college.
Yeah.
So Robin Hood had a model that's been duplicated time and time ever since it's come out. It's been marketed as exclusivity kind of app. When it first came out, you had to get on a waiting list and only other people could invite you, similar to what Clubhouse has been doing recently.
Right.
So it had organic growth and it targeted young people in college. Those young people have held on to this app ever since then. That's why it's just doubled in growth over time. And now we're starting to realize, because some of the glitches and the UI is great, but the functionality is really bad. And as we're getting older, we're starting to realize, hey, I can't move all this money out. It's taking me weeks to move 1,000 at a time, or some of the money is missing from my trades. And now we're starting to move on to more adult-like trading companies that our parents are using, that our coworkers are using.
Yeah, like I was talking to, and this is crazy you bring it up. I was talking to one of the young kids at my job that works for me, and he was telling me, man, I wish I had waited just a little bit longer because I would have been all over GameStop.
Right.
When I asked him about Robin, he's like, Robin Hood? Because he seriously day trades, and he knows, like, if you're actually in the space and you're not a casual, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with being a casual investor.
Absolutely not at all.
But like, if you're not a casual, you look at Robinhood like, the fuck? That's like buying Intel. You're like, but like, it's like,
Derek, that's foul.
It's like buying it's like buying an Xbox. It's like, I guess it does the same thing, but right? But like, for the average person, it's like an iPhone. It's like it does what you expect it to do.
Yeah.
And to the lesser trained eye, as Skyfall was stating, you don't really understand what's going on. So all you see is, I put money in, I buy, and it works enough to the time I'm not bothered. But when you actually are trying to make a bag, you look at it and you're like, hey, like, I read in the fine print, and you're supposed to guarantee me best purchase opportunity, right? What that means is, when I put my order in, you do your fucking best to get me the price I'm trying to buy at. Simply, right? And when that shit doesn't happen, or it doesn't execute properly, to the lesser, like, to the person who's really is just throwing $300 in to maybe double it, they're not really concerned about their entry. But when you are literally trying to time an entry and you get fucked because the application doesn't work the way it's supposed to, then you're like, maybe I shouldn't use this. When you're in the mobile app and you can't set limit orders, you can't sell buy stops, or when you can't do any of the technical shit that you would do in other trading platforms, all you can do is calls. You can get insane amounts of margin with little to no education. That's a big problem with Robinhood too. If you didn't pay attention to anything else, the ability to get margin and trade on that margin on that application is disgusting. That's something that should be looked into, because it's way too accessible. There are a lot of people, and I'm not saying people shouldn't be able to trade on margin, but the amount of margin you can trade, why? You're not an institution. Why do you want to subject people to that much risk, but then you turn around and when people want to do a risk-free trade, you call them that risk? So, Look, okay. So basically, I was before I went on that diatribe, and I'll finish it up. I'm not mad. Do you know why? Because I double dog dare Robinhood right now to cheat me out of my money. I know, and I'll start taking screenshots. I know what my positions are in the stocks that I bought. Right?
But the thing is, Derek, what are you going to do? Did you know that you cannot call Robinhood? They don't have a number.
Holy shit.
I know. Calm down.
They have no way to contact unless it's online via email portal thing.
Yep, it's the only way.
So, can you imagine if you couldn't find your money? How are you going to be able to contact them? While other more mature, like trading companies, they have hotlines. They have 24/7 in some cases.
SoFi is killing it right now.
So far doing a Birdman and hair rub. Cash App's like, come on in.
I would not suggest Cash App either. Cash App is similar to Robinhood as it has one-click trading. Like you literally one-click everything.
Yeah. But like I was saying,
it's like another thing that's geared toward young people.
I know from what I did, I bought positions 100% cash. I have no margin. So if they have the audacity to, number one, like sell my positions, I'm not in margin. Like you can't do that. So I dare them to do that. Number one. Number two, when the class action lawsuit comes out, matter of fact, Michaela, link it in the chat. I need to get paid twice. I need to get paid twice. I need to get paid when J-Stop and AMC go up, and then I'm gonna need my opportunity cost paid back to me because I could have easily made an extra $2,000 to $3,000.
Yep,
easily.
Especially on this GME shit.
I'm being modest. If we're being completely honest, you don't know how much money I had in my bank account. I could have had 10K. I could have flipped it into 50K. What's wrong with y'all? I can buy y'all said I could buy 5 shares of GME. How did it turn to 1 share by the end of the day? How? How's that protection? Everyone's buying it. No one's selling it.
Is that even on the interview? I think it was on CNBC or NBC. The CEO was trying to claim that the reason, again, even through their emails and any of the tweets that they've made, was that they are trying to protect their customer, protect them against a literal, and I kid you not, impossible loss. It was damn near impossible to lose money.
Chris Cuomo cooked him, bro. Chris Cuomo cooked his ass on that interview because people forget Chris Cuomo worked as a trader on Wall Street before he became a journalist, and he literally told him the only reason Wall Street would ever shut down a specific stock or trade is when they actually get evidence from the SEC and the Consumer Protection Bureau that something's been manipulated. That's only happened twice in the history of the stock market. That's it. And they shut it down. And so he's like, what the hell are you talking about? Protect your customers, bro. You didn't protect your customers. You screwed over your customers to protect your parent company.
Yep.
It's all bullshit, guys. It's all bullshit. But let's go into another conversation right quick. Doge. Everybody who has traded Doge, speak up. What's up, man?
Okay, Michaela, you want to go first, bro? Because we have an interesting position based on what we did yesterday.
So I already made my profit off of Doge. I already made my profit. I dipped in again once the price per coin dipped. These motherfuckers had the audacity to say, "Oh, we're gonna limit how much you're able to buy." You gonna do that for this too? For a
well, yeah.
Like seriously, you motherfuckers double dipped on here too? Seriously, after yesterday, which we could think, okay, you're protecting your parent company, you being a little bitch, you don't want us to make money, cool. But they're probably thinking, man, if they make money on Doge, you know what they're gonna put that Doge money into? GME, AMC. They're gonna put that money into GME, AMC, and some of these other stocks, and they're gonna inflate the fuck out of that price of those stocks again, and then we're gonna get fucked even more. And they're like, so they prevented us from going and making money elsewhere that had nothing to do with them. So they can't claim, even if they could mental gymnastic their way into claiming, hey man, we protected y'all. You can't claim that here for this. For Doge. You can't do that. You can't even weasel your way around that one. You can't. Because that was another money-making venture that would have hit 10-10. At the very least, it would have hit 10 cents. And it didn't. And as of right now, it's continuing to pretty much crash because they're limiting people from buying it.
Well, yeah. I have a very unique take on Doge. I think a lot of it is that. Number one, I want to ask a very interesting question. Why does Robinhood even have Dogecoin available to trade?
I was just getting ready to ask that.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to ask that.
It skipped XRP, which is top 10, doesn't have Polkadot, doesn't have VET, doesn't have Litecoin. Nah, we just you gonna want to get on this Doge, right? So that's automatically very suspect. Number one. Number two, on Robinhood, this is very important because when I was on crypto, you don't own any cryptocurrency that you buy on Robinhood. Let me repeat that. Any cryptocurrency that you own or you purchase on Robinhood, you don't own it. Do you know how I know you don't own it? Send your Bitcoin from Robinhood to another wallet. You can't. So what that means is if you don't really own it, right? Can they take it away? Is it in their TOS? Well, this is cryptocurrencies to vault, so we exited your position, like they did with the call options. Can they do that? See, at least with Coinbase, which is another two-pack of ass, it's a lot like Robinhood, very user-friendly to use. The only difference is the fees are way higher, and instead of them shutting themselves down on purpose, they shut down because they can't handle any volume. But I'm just shitting on Coinbase right now. But the point is, you can at least know you own what you're supposed to own on these other applications where you can buy cryptocurrency. Robinhood can't even do the decency of custodianing the crypto that you own and letting you buy it as you want. Because cryptocurrency isn't like the stock market. You're not supposed to have set hours and days you can and cannot trade. Cryptocurrency is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, unrestricted. The only time I would even consider thinking that exchange would halt trading is if you did not have enough to support the buys. Literally, that's the only excuse. So unless Robinhood's like, oh, we ran out of the Dogecoin, dang, which that's not the case. Y'all didn't fucking run out of Dogecoin, and if you were about to, go buy some on the fucking open market. Do your job. So, like Michaela said, you saw people who found a way to not only make money on this, but they were going to come make money on this to come and fuck you on this thing you weren't even losing money on. It's your buddies that were calling you, Vlad, help. They're fucking shut it down.
And the only thing that you knew was that Wall Street Bets was a bunch of people doing it. However, I also have to say this as well. I do think Elon's involvement is very suspect. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's really fucking weird because generally when you have like that kind of platform, directing people to a stock is not really something that you're allowed to do. Like that looks really fucking weird. Because if you notice, I don't know, I don't follow Elon because I think that dude's a stupid fucking piece of shit. Let's see. Let's look and see what he's
done it 3 different times. So he did it with Etsy. He put Bitcoin in his bio, and he also put a picture of not He didn't specifically say Dogecoin, but he put a picture of a dog, which implied Dogecoin was going to be the next thing.
Yeah.
And
I
technically,
think-
it's not illegal because he hasn't put it as a ticker with a dollar sign, so they can't do anything. Just like
Right.
they can't do anything about the Reddit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But even with that,
Well, Michaela, like I said yesterday, just to clarify, there's reasons. Okay, Elon is a billionaire. Elon's the world's richest man. Always be skeptical of that shit. You were 100% correct of that. But Elon hates hedge funds because when he first came out with
100%.
Space One and Tesla, they shorted him and tried to destroy him. And not only did try to destroy him, it was at the behest of the United States government authorizing Wall Street to do it. He survived and now has one of the two most valuable companies on the face of the planet. So he has some ulterior motives, but don't trust him. I 100% agree with that. I just wanted to say that. But Kumi, what do you have to say?
Oh, regarding Doge, so
Yeah.
basically I was in the same position as Michaela. I bought really cheap. I sold a little bit, like broke even at least, and then just kept watching it. Bought a little bit more, so kind of just chilling there, but at least made the profit for it.
Okay.
And this mess is just stupid. So it's the fact that the way they're trying to quote unquote limit it, they're trying to do it. I guess the way I see it is indirectly, is they're not saying, hey, you can't buy this much Doge. They're saying, oh, when you transfer money over, instead of it becoming, instantly available to buy like cryptocurrency, like, yeah, it takes like 5 business days for it to,
that's
be
bullshit.
approved and shit.
That's bullshit.
So they're trying to be a little bit more, I guess, kind of sneaky with it in terms of how they're limiting it, but it's just BS. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I will
it's like
say-
the day of. It's the same day they see it skyrocket to 8.
Yeah, they're like, you can't buy it instantly because just because suddenly. Like, okay.
I will say, if this GME thing wasn't a thing, if they did that, I could kind of see why. I wouldn't support it because if you're an idiot and you buy into something as it's going to its all-time high, and you bet the farm on it and you lose, that's capitalism, baby. But
only because we're poor.
yeah, only because we're poor. But that's the rules we got to play by, I guess. And even if we play by those rules and win, we lose. But I digress. My point is, with cryptocurrencies, because the markets are so volatile, I can understand them limited in trading because people may not understand the risk. Like we were talking about, like last night, Dogecoin was like 8 cents. I wasn't going to touch that shit. Not only because of the limitation of Robinhood, but I make it just in general, I don't buy any asset at its all-time high. I don't think it's smart. I think the money that's going to be made has already been made because the people who bought at the lowest are going to sell their bags to you. So I'm not going to buy an 8-cent Dogecoin when yesterday it was 1 cent because the people that had it at 1 cent, the people that's going to sell it to me. So who's going to buy it from me? I have to believe it's going to go to like 15 cents. I have to hope and pray. So I can see the logic of saying this is a literal meme coin with no utility and it's pumping. We don't want people to get hurt in the dump. But when you combine it with the most recent events, yeah, it's very fucking fishy. And you can't hide behind we're trying to protect you because you were protecting me from making money 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
6 hours ago. And now in a completely different market, you're protecting me from making potentially more money. Because if you don't stop me, Dogecoin, literally, where else is it traded? Where else is it pumping? It's mainly pumping on Robinhood. So if there's more volume going in on Robinhood, it's going to continue to go up. So if you don't fucking gatekeep me, it's probably going to go up. So I could buy it at 5 cents, 6 cents, 7, 8 cents. And because I don't see this weird, you just deposited like $3,000, but we usually at least give you like $1,000 to work with, but not this time. No, not this time. Good luck. If I don't see that, maybe I buy in, maybe I do, but now I don't because I can't even buy. So it's a weird situation. It's definitely not even suspect. It's guilty. You can't call something that's clearly wrongdoing guilty. My main concern at this point is when it comes to Robinhood, when it comes to Elon Musk, when it comes to all these people with power, is when are you going to go back to at least making stuff look like you're doing the right thing? When are you not going to be so blatant with your disregard? I look at Elon Musk, and a lot of people like him. I guess for some people, he has a very magnetic personality, and they like that he's made himself so rich, and they fantasize about doing that, so they look up to him. I don't have a problem with that. Hey, if looking up to that guy makes you want to be better and do better for yourself, and you actually do shit, man, as long as you ain't hurting people, do whatever the fuck you want. I think he's kind of weird. I think for the platform he has, he's very irresponsible. But I don't know how it would be if I was the world's richest man or one of the world's richest men. I would be a troll. I would not be meant to be taken seriously at all. So I can't tell people how to act or how Elon Musk act. All I can say is, he just seems like one of those like kind of smart guys, like in high school, but it was really weird. But he ended up getting rich, which there's nothing wrong with that. But he was never really normal. You know what I mean? I don't know. He just doesn't seem like the kid who grew up, and maybe it's a culture difference because I don't know. With a name like Elon Musk, I don't know where he's from. He's
South
Swedish?
African. He's
South African?
Yeah,
okay, maybe the culture.
His dad owns like a fucking emerald mine.
And he made PayPal at 18, Derek. He literally created PayPal at 18.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking baller. So, I mean, like...
Yeah, I mean, he's been rich since he was a teenager.
So, yeah, I'm not going to say he's never been normal, but he's never been normal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's never had to be like, yo, man, like, let me swipe this debit card. I hope it don't... Yes, I'm not going to get embarrassed today.
Yeah.
He's never had that happen to him before. So, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not normal, but it ain't normal where I'm from. Everyone had at least one run-in where it's like, come on. Yes.
Yeah. I think to end this conversation, my piece of advice to everybody would be #hold the line. Don't let these fucking corporations bully you. It's your fucking money. Exercise the rights exercise the rules that they have applied.
I will say, to finish everything I'm saying, if you own positions and you're listening to this podcast and it gets up, hold the line, but also have a plan.
Yes.
Yep. Know when you're going to back out.
Yes.
If you sit there, and I'm not gonna lie, even though they about to squeeze these motherfuckers Monday, Tuesday, throughout the rest of next week, you better have a dollar sign that's like, oh, it hits 500.
Gotta go.
I'm gotta go.
Or at least sell some of it out to break even. Gotta go.
Some of,
Yeah.
Get out. Because I don't want, because I know some of y'all are gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, damn, but they said 1,000. They said 1,000. It gets to 900 and you're still waiting, and then it drops.
Just at least sell enough.
Yeah. At least sell something. Sell something off. Something. Hold it.
Yeah, hold out, have a time frame, and have a dollar sign in your mind. Yep. Don't let it race super quickly and say, it's going to 5,000. It's going to 30,000.
Yeah.
Don't do that to you.
Yeah, be realistic in your expectations.
You have to understand, when you're holding the bag, when you're selling, you have to sell to somebody. You're selling to the hedge funds, but after a while, if you hold too long, you're selling to another Redditor, which is good, but depending on what you bought at, you may be selling at a loss, in a pretty bad loss. So never invest, never click buy and not have an exit strategy. Same thing with Dogecoin or any market security or currency. Have a plan as soon as you buy about how you're going to get out. And if you don't have a plan when you buy, for sure have a plan while you're holding. So sit, inform yourself, have a price point, Have a time frame. We know where you're gonna squeeze these motherfuckers. We know we're gonna see it go up. I don't know how high, but I'm gonna be. My eyes are gonna be fucking glued because I'm fortunate enough to work a night job. So by the time the market closes, I'm at work. So I'm not gonna be. Dang, I'm not. No, me personally, I'll be good. For the rest of y'all, if you are fortunate enough to still have employment and you work a day job, make sure you are at every break, you're paying attention, you set up alerts, just keep yourself informed because if you, and important, on Robinhood, if you go on the website, you can do this fantastic thing called setting a not a stop loss.
Trailing
It's not a loss. It's a sell limit. I think it's a sell limit. So like if it gets to a certain point, you will sell. So if you're away from your phone, no. So like a trailing. I don't know if it's called a trailing order. I think it's called a sell limit. So if you have a certain position and that asset gets to a price point, you can set it to where Robinhood will sell and execute your position once it hits that price without you having to be there. So there will be no, man, it hit $7,100, but I wasn't there. I was picking my nose or something like that. Nah, you set it up properly. Right now we have more than enough time. Set that setting up so you don't even miss it. It will execute. Maybe because Robinhood fucking sucks, it might spit you out a little lower than what you wanted it to, but the idea is profit's profit. Profit's profit. So have a plan, please.
Okay.
We are smarter than what they're trying to tell us we are.
Yes.
But
absolutely.
Don't prove us wrong. Don't prove us wrong. Don't prove them right. Absolutely. I don't want to see hundreds of thousands, millions of people ending up getting fucked. Like we win. We hold, but have a plan. Do not be stupid.
Yep.
I don't want to see, man, it was supposed to go to 10K. I bought it $700. No, please. Please don't do that.
Yeah. As it is right now, even with 300 is a gamble. Most of the people who were getting in early when it was $20, when it was $100, when it was $50, even when it was $150. Okay, 300. Most people are not going to be able to randomly shit out $300 to put into GameStop on the idea that they're going to make, probably more than twice that. Right. Because when you look at how much of a percentage we have in terms of how much we have to squeeze, they're at about 97% now because they got time to. Yeah. By the way, an unfair advantage to have time to. But they're at about a 97% of the GME stocks are shorted. When before it was, I think it was even like 50 points higher than that, 40 points higher than that. But the point is that they're getting an unfair advantage of extra time to do so. So Monday, Tuesday come around, Wednesday, be prepared around those days to, after holding for a bit, sell your shit. Get rid of it. Don't hold on to it. I'll even go as far as to say don't even hold on to it past next week. Like, it just doesn't seem like a good investment at that point. Okay, it's not. And if anything like this happens again, all I'm gonna say is don't wait on Reddit. Go to one of these sites that will show you percentage of shorted stocks on some of these companies, invest in it early while they're still shorting on them, and then wait. Because that's like what? $20, $10? That's lunch.
Maybe even lower than that.
Maybe even lower than that. That's lunch. Yeah. Or that's a whatever. Instead of now when it's late in the game and it's a couple $100. Yeah. Like just don't do that.
Amen. Buy low, sell high.
True.
Okay. Skyfall, Bakumi, anything y'all want to say?
Hold the line, then get out.
I would say hold the line, get out when you are ready to get out, don't wait for anybody else. And when your gut feeling says get out, get out. 2, Robin Hood's day is coming, so don't be around when that day is coming. There are plenty of options out there for you to transfer your assets and positions to other trading companies. That is what I will be focusing on at the end of next week once everything settles down. 3, don't go chasing waterfalls when you haven't done your research or you're not willing to lose money. Do not take the advice of other people. Do not listen to what's happening in the Reddit and go FOMOing everywhere. It's only going to hurt you, especially in these times where everybody's kind of just trying to get through day by day. Unless you have money to blow, just don't go around going chasing bags. 4, if you're going to be investing, take the time to figure out what the game is like. Study up, figure out what type of investor you want to be, and be diligent. Don't just go around guessing. Find valuable companies that you believe in. That is my advice.
Guys, I just want to thank you for coming on. Just for this conversation. Your opinions, your perspectives, your perceptions were, 100% greatly noted and appreciated. Skyfall, Bakumi, Michaela, thank you, like, for real. My parting shots to this is, guys, these institutions and systems are not built for us. So when you can get in, be smart, but make your bread. That's all I got to say. They're not for us. Act like that. Operate like that. Think like that. That's it. Guys, if y'all want to leave, y'all can go. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Cool. What, are you doing the other segment now?
Yeah, we're about to go into the other topics, yeah.
Okay, I gotta go to bed for work, so I'll catch y'all later then.
Catch y'all.
I'm gonna probably just sit here and
Peace,
listen.
guys.
Peace.
Okay, Jerron, you still there?
Of course, yeah, I'm still here.
You still here? Okay. Alrighty then. So can I just say this with full confidence? Fuck your Sixers. Fuck Tobias Harris. That was a good ass shot.
No, fuck LeBron pushing Embiid. Go slap that nigga.
I dare you to.
Whoa! That was an accident, right?
Don't matter to me.
Embiid was fine, bro. He had 28, 12, and 6, something like that. Ben Simmons had a good game. Danny Green hitting 4 threes, bro. That was a good fucking game. I need this finals matchup. I need it, bro.
Danny Green been hitting shots for us. I don't know what y'all be doing in Lakerland, but
he was terrible last year.
Hey, but he be hitting shots for us playing that defense.
Yeah, it's the Sixers. There's really not that lot of pressure. I just need the Sixers to prove it. I just need y'all to prove it. Jerron, I've picked this team 3 straight years. I've picked the Celtics and I've picked the Sixers. Y'all can't act like I don't like these basketball teams. I need to see y'all do it in the playoffs, for God fucking sakes. Stop making me look stupid. I just need.
Why don't you worry about your own team?
No, I'm worried about we're the defending champions, bro. Like I'm worried about my team.
There we go. Then
we're talking about the Sixers
fans. We don't need you to like us.
No.
We got us.
I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm not even going there where, like, are they a valuable? No, they're a contender. I'm just saying, like, hopefully this is the year, and it looks like they have the team. This is the year where they prove me and you right. Same thing with you, Derek. I told you. I told you before the season. You didn't take into consideration that Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum could get better and elevate your team. Just saying.
Let's be real. Even with them getting better, they're not making it to the finals.
But you think your Sixers can?
Oh, we have a shot, but it's not guaranteed. Especially with those Nets running around.
No, Jerron. I think y'all do. I think y'all got the second best shot, bro. I really do.
And the Nets can find a way to get Andre Drummond.
I'm not even trying to doubt them. I'm
it's
just
a
saying
wrap.
for the last 2 years, I've just like picked the Sixers because I love Joel Embiid and I love Ben Simmons, and like finally, I think they got the coach and they finally got like the outside shooting and like the youth at the guard position to like really push it. And I like Dwight Howard for y'all team, even though damn it, I wish he was a Laker right now. But yeah, I think y'all team. This is the best team y'all had. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, because we got an actual coach and we actually got shooting. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you in the finals, bro.
But until I see us against the Nets, I can't say.
When's the next time y'all play in the Nets?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Have y'all played the Nets this year? No.
We did before the trade.
Before the trade, yeah.
We played them when Kyrie and Durant were playing because Durant was
right.
Durant was out
and then they beat
COVID.
y'all. They beat y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They
See,
slapped us.
that's
Embiid didn't play. But
yeah, exactly. That's not even really a game. Okay, so like the Sixers are playing well. Y'all got the best record in the NBA. My Lakers lost 2 straight. We're playing like ass. We're playing like we don't even want to play this season. Like I fucking hate Anthony Davis right now. He's playing like he doesn't want to play this season. Schroeder's trying to snap out of a offensive slump. But other than that, I love my team. Probably need to trade for a backup center. That's about it. Love the team. I think we have everything we need to win a championship. Derek, how you feel about your Celtics, bro?
Can we like get healthy and get like our rotation together, and I'll tell you in like 3 weeks.
Wait, that's it? That's all you got?
I mean, like literally, like like we have to wait because I can assume what I think I know, and I think right now we're good enough to maybe make an Eastern Conference Finals, depending on how seeding goes and who we play in the second round. My biggest thing is if we don't get better on the interior, if we don't continue to have cohesion with our scorers and have our bench perform the way it needs to, because it's gotten worse, I'm fearful. I look at it and I say, yeah, Jason Tatum's going to give me 28, 29 per game in the playoffs. Jaylen Brown's going to give me 25, 26, 27 in the playoffs. Kemba's going to give me 22, 23. That's like 70 points. You need 100 and like 10 to 20 of those a night to win playoff games. How about 110? You don't really need to score 120 to win a playoff game. A lot of the games will end like 107, like 101, 102. So, but the point is, I think we still defend pretty well. I think we rebound. It's not exceptionally, but decently better with Tristan Thompson. But I really need to see us continue to improve defensively. We need to get somebody that can block shots. We need a rim protector, and we need just a bit more scoring off the bench. So maybe a guy develop. Maybe we get a guy from the trade market. Maybe we get it. I don't know. A dude from the G League. At this point, the team has to just do it. They have to play, and they're gonna have to get that chemistry because it's now or never.
Maybe I should have traded for Miles Turner when y'all had a chance. But
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh. Jerron, that's so fucked up. That's foul.
No. Okay, here's the problem with the Celtics. They have to do something now because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are in their prime and at their peak. They need to go. So they need to make a move now.
I don't know why y'all.
So they have the best chance, especially now that you have Kyrie, Harden, and Durant.
Yeah.
In the East, chilling there.
Yeah,
like this is not like the whole like I'm gonna try to build this slowly thing is done because your two young pieces have proven that they're at their peak right now, and
both on 25.
You only have a 3 to 5 year window of doing this, so you need to go and get that piece now and push for it now. And Danny Ainge has not pushed for anything. He's kind of just been sitting there. Not to shit on the Celtics, but
no. It was a joke, bro. But like honestly, we said that in off season. Like, yo, man, like Miles Turner, there is leading the league in block shots, but like a significant margin, and is rebounding and scoring the ball at the highest rate he's ever had.
Yeah,
I just like he's an all-star this year. He's been better than Sabonis this year.
And y'all didn't want to trade for him for whatever reason.
Who's y'all? Who's y'all? Oh my god, bro! Don't
put that on you.
Don't put that on
Don't
me.
put that on you.
I was blown when you get Turner.
Yeah, no, I know. You were. That's true. That's facts.
Yeah, you were.
That's facts.
I just said y'all because I put Celtics as a whole, but you're right.
Okay, so Jerron, let's go to you. What do you think your team could do better? And I'll go to my team. I'll tell you what my team could do better.
What my team could do better is Ben Simmons would shoot a mid-range jump shot. Then
is that it? That's it? Because I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to score more. That's it. I think your team's good.
No, okay. The thing is, I was watching some YouTube video. Apparently, the first year of Ben Simmons in the league, he was actually like in the top 10% of mid-range shooters. But then he just stopped shooting mid-range too. Like, why? Like, we need that. Like, please do it again. Like I know that you facilitate and you play defense, whatever, but we need you to have some type of offense just to keep spacing the floor and keep
Jerron, do you just want him to
opportunities.
try, or do you want him to be proficient at it?
I want him to try because I believe he could be proficient at it.
Me too.
Once he tries.
Okay.
But I can't judge that if you don't try to do it. Like the problem is we can say Ben Simmons can't shoot, but we can't say Ben Simmons can't shoot because he doesn't shoot it. It's different between like a Rondo where it's like, oh, Rondo has problems shooting because he actually tries to shoot it, it just doesn't go in. But Ben Simmons doesn't have that problem because he just never shoots it. So we can't even judge and say, oh, he sucks at shooting. We don't know that. She doesn't shoot it at all. And apparently when he first came in the league, when he was shooting the mid ranges, they were going in. So like, as far as we know, he just stopped doing it. Like, why did you stop? I feel like that's a Brett Brown thing, but let me not get in my Brett Brown rants anymore. So I feel like if we had a comparable coach from the beginning, then Ben Simmons would probably be better right now.
Right.
But I'm not gonna state that.
I will say Ben Simmons is a way better player than his stats indicate.
Absolutely.
Look, I don't think he's gotten
He's
worse.
fantastic.
I think his stats look less impressive because Tobias is taking a bit more of a role, and the team dynamic is a bit different.
Because
when did 12-7-7 become like a bad thing? He's 12-7-7 right now on one of the best teams in basketball. I just find that to be just like, why are we shitting on that? Do y'all want that to be 27-7? I mean, sure, cool, but like the team is like rolling.
If it's because Ben Simmons is considered like a rising star, and you're rising stars to score more points,
20 points a game, yeah.
Because that's what we're used to. Like when you have a rising star, we're used to them having high tens, low 20s in terms of points, but he just at 12 right now. So like, but I mean, he does so much other stuff that you can't like just discount him. But I don't know. I would like to see him at least get 15, 16. Like,
what, he averaging 17, 18 like a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago?
I want to say he was doing that last year.
Yeah.
Before he got injured.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think both of your teams can get better trade deadline and just like playing more basketball. I think the problem with the Lakers is just effort. Like, we're lazy.
I mean, y'all did just get off a championship run. Like, it's only been a month.
Jerron, but like Anthony Davis still acts like he's drunk off the champagne, bro. he's not played a good season this year. Like, we can kind of admit that, right? Like, LeBron's carrying the team right now. Like, LeBron, like, I expected Anthony Davis to kind of, like, carry kind of the load, and, like, LeBron played, like, the background, but, like, LeBron is, like, still, like, that dude. And I kind of want Anthony Davis to come along. Even Anthony Davis himself said he's playing in the funk. And, you know, granted, like, these dudes, these young guys didn't get to celebrate. They didn't get to, like, party with the hoes. I get it. You want a championship. You want to party with the hoes. I get it. But, like, bro, we're, like, 20, 21 games in. We shouldn't be losing 15 points to the Detroit Pistons. I'm sorry. We just, no. Even if you didn't play, no. No, I can see losing to Tobias Harris on the switch with Anthony Caruso. And he had a great shot.
To be fair, the Sixers lost to the Pistons too. The Pistons are just hot. They're just hot right now.
Yeah, y'all did. Yeah.
Y'all just, the Lakers just ran to a hot Pistons team at the moment. It happens.
It's just lazy, man. I just hate, like, Jerron, you know, like, bro, like, you hate to turn on a basketball game, your team just play lazy. It's just not good to watch. I hate watching it. It's just not, it makes me mad. And then, like, they think, like, they can turn it on in the second half, and I'm like, no, you've already given them a half of rhythm. Like, they're going to be in rhythm still. Like, you're going to have to beat them now. You're going to have to put it in full effort. Other than that, man, I'm okay with the team. I need Schroeder to snap out of his offensive slump. If you go look at his offensive numbers, they're pretty mediocre right now. I think he's going to snap out of that. Trez has played great. I need Kuzma to still play like he does. We need to play Alex Caruso more, way more. We need to play THT more. And we need a backup center. Other than that, I like where my team is. Just stay healthy. I want all of our teams to stay healthy so we can have a very good podcast later on in the year. But yeah, I'm still going to say.
I'm going to look at Schroeder's numbers because I want to know if he's in a slump or he's just balancing back out to what he was.
No, because like Jerron, he's usually like a 33, 34% three-point shooter. That's what he is. He shot a career high last year, but he's normally a guy that's going to average anywhere between 14 to 17 points, and his points per game is down, and all his shooting percentages are down. So I think he's in a slump right now. He did go 17 to 7 against y'all, which was like a good sign, but yeah, I think he's in a little bit of a slump. I'm not saying I never wanted him to come in and be like 20 point per game, 6th man of the year. I've always wanted him and Trez to just be like, when LeBron and AD sit down, we can just score. You know what I'm saying? Just get good quality looks. Better than we were last year and the year after that. The year before that. That's it. I never wanted him to come in and be like the, you know, Lou Will. Like, I'm averaging 21 off the bench. No. Never expected that.
I just mean, cause I know he had a really good season
last year. He had a fantastic season last year.
But, like, the other years before that, like, were we really talking about Schroeder? Like,
I think he's been a 6th man of the year candidate the last 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know. I had to look at his numbers. Yeah, I just didn't hear about him until last year. And I remember him in Atlanta. He wasn't really doing much. So
yeah, like I said, 14 points. Yeah, 14 points. 42%. 2018, 2019, 34% from 3-point land. The next year, last year, he did 15 points, up to 57% from the field, up to 39%. So he's between 34 and 39% from 3 for his whole career.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so he just needs to step out of it. You know. We're in the upper echelon, guys. We really ain't. We're not like we're not Orlando Magic fans. We're not really trying to strive and be. We're not bad. We just let the season play out. This is a weird fucking season. Everybody getting COVID. I'm surprised the season's still going on. Yeah, I just wanted to pop in on our teams. Anything else I want to talk about? Anything else?
More to sports? No, not really. We do have to talk about Bradley Beal though, because
man's on the bench. Look like he was he crying, bro?
I would be if I was him.
Jesus Christ!
They really traded John Wall for Russell Westbrook.
That was a bad
Yo,
move.
they
Yeah,
said that man was on the
move.
bench with his head down,
Yeah,
and then the announcer was like, John Wall, he just shook his head.
Yeah, I look stupid, bro. I said that was going to be an even trade. That shit ain't even. Like, no, bro. That's just so one-sided. Like, John Wall looks great. And, like, them two, like, they deprived us of gang sign John Wall, bro. I'm mad.
I mean, do we have to have a conversation about Russell Westbrook or
No,
we don't.
okay?
We don't, Jerron. He's cooked, bro. He's been in the league for 13 years, 14 years.
Yeah,
he's done. He's past his athletic prime. You know,
he never developed the skills to be a professional basketball player outside of being really fast and using that speed and explosiveness
but
create opportunities.
Derek, that's my problem. Like, stop saying he's not a professional basketball player. He's a professional
No,
basketball player.
I'm not saying he's not a professional. I'm saying he never developed the skills that will let him professionally play basketball at a high level outside those things. I'm not saying he's not a professional. I'm saying the skills of shooting the ball, of running an offense, of playing defense that's not predicated off instinct and flash twitch muscle fibers.
All right, that's it.
Yes.
That's all I want you to clarify. Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
So,
no, I agree.
Yeah,
he stinks. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, that's the adjective. He stinks right now. He's terrible. I think what he's made 161. What did they say? 169 points off of 169 shots.
69 shots. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know how that's awful? That's god awful. Like, he needs to retire.
He doesn't need to retire. He simply needs to do what everyone tells him he needs to do. He needs to change the way he plays basketball because he's still
too late for that.
Explosive enough and fast enough to be a starting level point guard. Believe it or not.
It's time for him to get the Carmelo Anthony treatment. He needs to go to the bench.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a starting. He's not a starting point guard anymore.
I mean, okay, I'll say this, right? If he stops taking bad shots, right? Because it's not only that he's not a good shooter. Do you see the shots Russ takes?
He takes terrible shots. Yes, I know.
Okay, it's not only that he is a bad shooter. He takes bad shots in the beginning of the offense. And he has just... I don't think he understands he's not good. Like, I don't think he gets... like, the way he reacts in certain situations and the way he puffs his chest out and beats his chest and says
screams
he's the man,
to the ether. He just be talking shit to the ether. And I don't understand it, bro.
Like, no one's there with him. Like, I think he has to hype himself up. I don't know. Like, when you're competitive in doing that, and, like, it's playoff basketball and you're talking to somebody, that's just hype. When you're down 30 and you talking to the third string point guard for the Chicago Bulls, talking about, yeah, I'm him, you look crazy. No one's there with you. Like,
all right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, he just, and this is the thing about Russ, this is unfortunate because, you know, a lot of people like Russ, they like his energy, and he only knows how to play one way, and that could be to his detriment. Like, Russ has been in the league since
2008, 2007, 2008. Yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, like, it's been 12, 13 years. Like, he's had a great run.
Do you think that people just learn how to play against him?
No,
Jerron, I think the criticism, like, the thing with me is I think Russ should get criticism, but I think his criticism gets kind of, like, overblown. I think he has the Lamar Jackson thing with him where it's like there are certain things Lamar Jackson can get better at, but people take their criticism to the point where, like, you can clearly tell it's agenda driven, and, like, they don't want to tell the truth in, like, the back.
Oh no,
he's out of there.
Am I there? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. I hate Discord. Okay. Yeah. So like it's like the Lamar Jackson thing. So it's like Russell Westbrook. Yes, I wish he would become a better jump shooter. I wish he would have, honestly, it's coaching too with him. I think he hasn't had the right coach to do it, but the onus is on him to learn how to adjust and like slow himself down and use his athleticism in a half court offense and learn how to run the team. So those are his deficiencies. Where I hate people when it comes to Russell Westbrook is like acting like triple doubles don't matter, especially when they impact teams, and especially when the record of him getting a triple double is somewhat like 90 and like 30, and you act like that doesn't matter. Like that's ridiculous. Like you can't hype up Luka, you can't hype up Nikola Jokic, you can't hype up LeBron James, you can't hype up all these other people doing these triple doubles and then say that his triple double is stupid or doesn't matter. Or he's
only like triple double. People only hype up triple doubles when you're winning.
Yeah, he averaged 3 years in a row. So I mean, I don't really honestly care if it is about winning, Jerron. I'm not saying that you're saying that, but I'm just saying like when you do that 3 years in a row, usually NBA fans, NBA pundits will give you the respect that you deserve. Will at least say not play with your name. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all play with Russell Westbrook's name. There's deficiencies, but y'all play with his name a lot. Like y'all think he's garbage. Like y'all talk about him like he's like Ish Smith or some shit.
God damn, how we keep
don't disrespect Ish Smith.
No, Ish Smith is a good, but that's how y'all talk about him. Like really, like the man's won an MVP.
No, they didn't have more respect for Ish Smith than they had Russell Westbrook.
Okay, so I think Russell Westbrook in his prime was an all-star, like all NBA type player. Put up historical stats. I just personally did not like his game, and I didn't like the fact that he was actively hunting for triple doubles. That cannot be understated.
That's why people disrespect Russell Westbrook, because they feel
okay
because they look at LeBron and they look at LeBron and say, oh, LeBron gets triple doubles because he's LeBron.
Because he's playing the game, and he's
he's actively playing. But they look at Russell. That's Westbrook, the greatest floor general we've ever had in the history of the NBA, other than Magic Johnson. Legit.
Even with forget LeBron. Even with Luka, it's like, oh, Luka plays.
Yeah, Luka doesn't hunt triple doubles. No, he doesn't. Yeah. Luka plays with himself.
But people felt like after that first year where he averaged a triple double.
That's fair. I think that's a fair assessment.
After the next 2 years, he was searching for the triple double instead of searching because like I said, because he wasn't winning, because he was getting the triple double but going to the same spot first round of playoffs, then I'm out. Yeah, like he wasn't pushing his team forward.
I get it.
So, but I do think they disrespect Russell Westbrook a little bit too much, but he's not helping his case.
No, he's not. No. Dog, 169 points or 169 shots is just that's all I
gotta say.
That's dookie.
Free my man Bradley Beal.
Yeah, that's boo boo juice. Yeah,
Bradley Beal didn't want to be freed. That's his problem.
He has a player option. He has a player option this offseason, guys. So it's not like he can't leave. He can. He's frustrated. They're wasting away his career. They're wasting away his prime. Because they're a terribly ran franchise that's trying to fix themselves right now. And they made a terrible trade. John Wall looks so much better than Russell Westbrook. It's not even funny. I think if with John Wall, they might be fighting for that 9 seed. Might be. So, it is what it is. It sucks that Russ could never put it together. He's just one of the guys that could never put it together. So, it sucks. Is there anything else?
That man Durant looking smarter and smarter.
Yes, 100%. Like I don't know how people can look at Kevin Durant and still get mad at him for leaving. I just don't understand it. Like he made the right decision in his career.
That man KD, I tried to tell y'all,
bro. He made the correct decision. Yeah, absolutely. Anything else surprising y'all this year? Any team y'all want to talk about?
No. I'm interested in just seeing these young guys continue to develop. Let's talk about OKC. I really want to see what guys like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander turn into. You know, guys, like I'm interested in that. I'm interested in seeing what these low key teams like. What is Malcolm like? How is Malcolm Brogdon doing right now?
All-star
He's
level.
doing pretty good.
All-star
He's
level.
doing pretty good.
Yeah, I thought I'm doing good right now.
Playing like an all-star level. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good young talent. This is the most talented league has ever been. Period. There's no other period in the NBA where the team like I think there's a star on every single basketball team. That's not even a
LiAngelo's still not starting.
Who?
They're trolling.
Wait, what?
LiAngelo's still not starting?
Who?
LiAngelo. No, I mean not
LaMelo.
LaMelo. No, Derek, he's not ready for that. Do you know? Anthony Edwards just got his first start like the last game.
Yeah, I was wrong about him.
Yeah,
before my pack comes, I was wrong.
I told you he was a monster. Derek, I literally went to go see.
I'm trying to negate the pack. Can you please?
No. We coming for it now. Hey, Jerron, we rolling this nigga up right now. I told you. I saw him live, bro. Live. He cooked Auburn. He cooked them dudes, bro. He put them on a hibachi grill and just chefed them up, bro. He had 30 points, and me and my dad didn't even realize it. And we were like, oh, this is Derek. He's 6'7", 230, can jump out the gym and get his own shot. What part of that was a bust to you? I just don't understand that. He plays for a terrible organization, though. They are doo-doo.
Bro, we need to have the Avengers assemble. We need to rescue Karl Anthony Towns, Lauri Markkanen, Bradley Beal. These need to be expedited. These things need to be, come say, get Zion too. Get him out of there.
Yo, okay. So how you feel about New Orleans trying to trade Lonzo and JJ Redick?
I think they thought they were going to be way better than what they were thought going to be. They're going to be like getting rid of JJ Redick. He's an asset. Getting rid of Alonzo before his contract up. It makes sense. It just they didn't build the team the right way.
No, David Griffin was terrible.
No. What's the name? And they hired the wrong coach.
Yeah, bro. Stan Van Gundy. No, bro. Not for a young team like that.
They was playing better last year before they got Stan Van Gundy.
Man. Stan's not getting to them. He's not. The roster's built weird. It's not the right thing.
And they need to trade Lonzo because they're not really using him. So
I think Lonzo is still good. I just don't think his stats and the team really can use him. I think if Lonzo played on a team where literally they just said, we're going to give you 20 to 30-ish minutes and we just need you to make winning basketball plays, we don't care what the stat line looks like, Lonzo Ball would be invaluable. He's literally a statless genius, if that makes any sense. He knows the right plays to make at the right time. He just doesn't actively look to get the stats that he should get to put himself in the spotlight.
No, he doesn't.
It's really sad. It's really sad because you see a really talented player here in Lonzo, a really smart player, but he just isn't going to take that step into stardom because he chooses not to shoot 20 times a game.
Look,
he chooses not to be ball dominant.
The answer is simple. He needs to go to Charlotte, play with his brother.
No.
Might as well.
They're not a fit. They both can't shoot.
Yeah, I don't think that's a fit, Jerron. I don't think that's a fit, Jerron.
No,
Jerron, where he needs to go.
It's not about the fit. It's not about the fit. Charlotte. Okay, LaMelo, his assignment that he brings is bringing attention to Charlotte, which is going to bring them money. If you bring the Ball brothers together and they do anything decent, you get more attention on you, which gives you more money, which the Charlotte Hornets need right now because they haven't had this assignment towards them in a long time.
But what about the basketball, dog?
What's that?
So so what you saying that Charlotte shouldn't even focus on the basketball? They just get this bread off the court?
Okay, look,
I fuck with it. That's what Michael Jordan would do too.
No. Think about it. What is Charlotte really doing anything?
No, they're really not. They really trying
to go get the bread. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, go get. Go get the bread. I think the team that he needs to go to is Golden State.
Yo, hold on.
They come off the bench.
No.
Be Sean Livingston?
No,
2.0?
No, he doesn't come off the bench. He starts, and you move Steph Curry to the 2. Steph plays the 1, but Lonzo runs the offense, and you move Steph Curry off the ball.
Then where are you putting Andrew Wiggins?
At the 3.
Then where are you putting Klay Thompson?
Klay ain't playing this year. Remember, Lonzo's contract is up after this year.
This year?
Yes.
I'm thinking about next year.
No, but Lonzo, I'm just saying, just for one season, you bring Lonzo in, and you just see what happens. I think Lonzo's defense with Draymond.
Who are they trading for that, though?
That's a good point. I'll trade Oubre in a heartbeat.
They're not giving up that Minnesota pick.
No, they're not.
For Lonzo.
No. That Minnesota pick's going to be extremely valuable for them next year. Absolutely.
Yeah,
you don't do that.
It does. Orlando, was New Orleans want Oubre?
I don't know. But either, I think JJ Redick or Lonzo Ball's going to the Golden State Warriors.
Okay. Well, okay, now that you're talking about this year, I can see why you're like, yeah, don't.
Because it's a 1-year contract. You just see what happens. And if it doesn't work out, he just becomes your backup point guard, which is a good backup point guard.
I would like, if Golden State got Lonzo, I feel like Lonzo could play that Sean Livingston.
I think exactly. He could play very well in their system, honestly.
Yeah.
Who's their backup point guard now?
Take him, and he's like Draymond without the nastiness.
He's a younger version of Draymond that probably has more offensive potential.
Mm-hmm. Hey, all I know is that when that man Klay come back, that team about to be nasty. Because that man Wiseman, he just getting better and better.
Yes, man. But yes, they made the right pick. I thought LaMelo was the key. I thought LaMelo was the key for them. Nah, James Wiseman's a monster. Oh no. Yes.
I told you way back then. I was like,
he has a lot of Chris Bosh in him, and it's scary.
I told you, Golden State would be stupid if they don't draft him.
Yeah.
And my prediction is working out so far.
Yeah.
I will say, the Cavaliers, they're a weird team.
No, they're a great team. They're not.
It's just weird. They have like 2 6'1" point guards in their starting lineup. Like they're right, but like Colin Sexton apparently has been shooting.
Colin Sexton been getting those buckets.
He been hooping. No one told me. He's been hooping.
Derek, he's been great. He's been great since he played at Milton, bro.
You ain't tell me, but Andre Drummond's playing.
I saw Colin Sexton play in high school here.
Well, that's because Andre Drummond playing for a contract right now. So.
Dead ass. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. This man's like, oh shit, I gotta play like an all-star again. I'm trying to get him back.
Exactly.
Why y'all trying to play Andre Drummond gonna be a net?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
He gonna be a net. It's either gonna be him or JaVale.
Can we just end the podcast right now? You just depressing me, bro. Like,
I'm just saying, like they trying to bankrupt. Hey, look, if the Nets don't win, I need a pack more potent than what the Clippers got last year. I'm being super serious. The Clippers are playing well this year.
That's cap from you saying it. A bigger pack than the Clippers?
Nah, because the Clippers gonna get this pack regardless. But that's neither here nor there.
It's different. The Clippers pack is gonna be bigger than this pack, and the Nets lose. It's not gonna be as big as the Clippers pack because the Clippers was talking cash the whole year. The Nets really haven't been saying anything. Like Kyrie,
that's true.
Kyrie been gone. Like I'll be back. KD is like I'm just trying to replay from this Achilles injury. And then James Harden is like, yo, just get me out of Houston. Like, nobody's been saying anything on the Nets. They're just playing basketball. That packet, it's not going to be as big as the Clippers pack.
Meanwhile, ain't no one talking about the Spurs. They're playing good again. And you can't tell me their starting lineup. LaMarcus Aldridge, DeMar DeRozan, that's it.
No, the DeJounte Murray started.
DeJounte Murray starts for them. Derek White plays. Like, what are you talking about, Derek?
Jaco
Rudy Gay plays? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Rudy Gay. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Starting lineup.
Derek, nobody can say the starting lineup. Nobody can say the starting lineup for $1 billion. What you trying to prove?
That has to be the starting lineup.
No, I don't think Rudy Gay starts for them.
Yeah, it's actually
because DeMar DeRozan starts at the 3, right?
Tonight it was DeMar DeRozan, Keldon Johnson,
Yeah,
LaMarcus Aldridge,
Keldon Johnson can go.
Huh?
Keldon Johnson can hoop.
Oh, I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying they got guys who average like 12 points who you could stick them on like the fucking, I don't know, like the Bobcats or the Bulls, and they'd be putting up like 22, 23. Like, I think Keldon Johnson and DeJounte Murray are secretly nasty.
Yeah.
Secret. Like hidden OP.
Pop is secretly building his youth movement. That's it. That's all he's doing. He's still a moron for not trading Kawhi to us, but he's building it. He's building it. Okay, guys, one last question. Who's your MVP so far? We have 20 games.
Giannis, I'll stop.
What? I was about to say, are you being dead ass?
You already know what my MVP is. What you mean?
Embiid, of course.
Yeah, I'm biased as a mug too.
No, that's not shit. Bias. Jordan, what is he averaging? 28, 12, and like 6?
Let's see. I know he just had 28 tonight. Off 20 something minutes.
Like Joel's averaging something ridiculous this year. Like, he's nuts. It's nuts.
MVP Embiid.
I mean, to me, it's obviously
he's averaging 28, 11, and 2.8 assists.
Come on, bro. Like, what are we? That's MVP numbers. 100%. Bro, you averaging 28 and 11? That's Tim Duncan shit.
Yeah, but Kevin Durant's going to win it. So
no, I don't think KD is not going to win it.
My MVP is Convarius Durantius Durantula. Like,
that's your MVP?
He's the same player as he was 3 years ago.
The man can't come in off of Achilles is literally the same player. He's winning him.
Shooting better. That man's like, hold on, I gotta improve my stats. My career stats. I gotta improve them real quick.
Do you know who my MVP is?
LeBron James.
No. That narrative that LeBron should win the MVP even though he's playing well is kind of like overstated. Like, I'm gonna.
This man Durant is averaging 37
and 4 and 5. Yeah. It's no. Okay, so my MVP, just because their team is taking a step back and he's literally has to do this every night, and if he gets them to a top 4 seed from where they are right now, dude, Jokic is averaging 26, 12, and 9. 26, 12, and 9. He's almost averaging a triple-double as a goddamn center.
Last week he was averaging a triple-double. Because that 9 was 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there are so many good players right now. I think your top 3 would be LeBron for the narrative, Jokic, and then KD. Because I don't believe in the Paul George shit. Paul George gonna fall off the map, of course.
Paul George.
My top 3 is Embiid, Durant, Jokic.
Yeah, and then Embiid would be Embiid. That'll be your top 4: Embiid, Jokic, KD, LeBron.
But then if everything stays the same as it is now, and it's still those 4, I think Kevin Durant is going to get it.
I think if they had
coming up with Achilles and then doing what he's doing, he's going to get it.
No, Jerron, you know the reason why they're not going to give it to him? He plays with Kyrie Irving and James Harden.
Yeah, but it's different this time because he didn't technically join them.
He is not the number 1 option on that team.
Harden got traded to. The narrative is different.
They're not going to give it to him. The media hates Kevin Durant.
Unfortunately,
even though, hey, look, even though like he should win the most improved player, he should win the most improved and comeback player of the year. In my opinion, he got better than he was at Golden State. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't. That's ridiculous. How is that possible? I don't know. He is like the best. He's the best scorer in the NBA. Period. He's the best scorer in the NBA. He's the only dude on that team that scares me in the playoffs. He's the only guy.
Y'all thought I was going to get worse? Let me show you.
Hey, man, 18 to 20 months off does wonders. Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah. And if the Nets get Andre Drummond, then that's a scary team.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for Luka.
No, I don't think Luka. No, Luka ain't there yet. I kind of Christian Luka too soon. Luka gotta get better. But other than that, guys, anything else?
Luka gotta get in shape.
Yeah, Luka came in camp.
Luka looking healthy in the wrong way in his profile picture, bro.
Yeah.
Joel got in shape. Like, I will say that. Joel finally got in shape.
Yeah, Joel's in the best shape of his career.
I think Doc Rivers was like, hey, look, we running the team for you. I'm gonna need you to be ready. I don't think Brett Brown ever said that to Embiid.
Remember when people were like, oh, Joel might not make it 5 years in the league. You don't know what he's doing. Oh my God, bro.
Why you say it like that?
I remember when people were legit saying that. You see the back problems, the foot problems, he's going to break down. He won't be here in 5 years, man. Like, he missed his first year. I mean, niggas are really talking bad about this dude who is a walking 25-plus double-double. He just needed a year in the league to sniff around and figure out, oh, I'm the fucking man. Okay. And he did it.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to Joel Embiid. He's playing the best fucking basketball of his career. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
I'm very impressed.
The beginning of the season is clearly shown that Embiid is the best player on the 76ers. Everyone like, is it Embiid? Is it Simmons? It's clear as day. Embiid.
But John, on this podcast, we've said that for like 2 years. We've said that Joel is the best player on that team.
We have. I mean, like media-wise, it was always like, oh, is it Simmons' team? Is it Embiid's team? It's Embiid's team.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about Ben Simmons is he has a higher ceiling to me if he learned how to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, but until then, it's Embiid. It's Embiid's team.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Anything else? But I think we're done.
Hey. Before we finish up, I want everyone to listen to that. You hear that? It's quiet. Yes, Donald Trump is not on Twitter. He is not on social media. He over here sleeping good. He's going to continue to say, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Ted Cruz. Shout out to AOC for literally looking at Ted Cruz as he tried to put his hand on her shoulder and say, I stand with you. She said, nigga, if you don't get your smiling hands off my shoulder, you trying to get me killed, you bitch ass nigga. Him, bro.
She banged on him. I don't know why she did that. Yeah. She was like, you know what? You can shut the fuck up. You tried to get me killed 3 weeks ago. Yep. Fuck you. Resign. Anybody else wants to work with me? Hit my line. I was like, Jesus Christ.
She could. She put it on Twitter. I was like, oh, she wanted to smoke. Okay.
Oh, my Lord.
He was like, you see, the Democrats, they don't want unity. I don't want to unify with the motherfucker just try to kill me. Listen, I know I upped the blick on you last week, but we got to come together. You got to forget about all that. you got to forget about all that. That's in the past, man. We got to work together. Yo, yeah, but shout out to Jack for waiting, 3.99 years to do the right. No, it was longer than 3 years. She probably should have been like 6 years ago. But shout out to Jack for finally making it so I could wake up and be like, I wonder what's on Twitter today without my stomach turning. It's already bad enough niggas died. If I had another year of Donald Trump, president or not, tweeting, We need to get rid of the X people, immigrants, Muslims, Mexicans, blacks. If I saw any more of that toxicity, bro, like I probably wouldn't be able to use Twitter anymore. So shout out to that. Fuck Donald Trump. I'm dusting off the ashes of the pack we smoked, and I'm smoking it again tonight. That's how good that pack was. I'm smoking your ashes. I will be back probably in 6 months. But I want you guys to enjoy that peace and quiet. And while we're here, Joe Biden, I'm looking at you. Where's the action? You mad quiet right now. I'm not seeing much being done. And granted, you getting cozy. You ordering the double king size mattress.
Who put the battery in this nigga's back the last 2 weeks?
Right, but my niggas have student loan that should have been canceled. As far as I'm concerned, like that was an executive order. That's supposed to be
I'm just trying to get about 1,400.
Pretty much, bro. Like, fuck that nigga. I don't need no pack for Joe Biden. Fuck that nigga. The only thing I needed that nigga for was for these checks. Everything else, fuck Joe Biden.
I need that check. I need that student loan.
I'm trying.
Exactly, bro. Fuck that
I'm
nigga.
checking up on that right now. He was put in the office. What was it, like last Thursday or Wednesday? All right, you've been in a week. What's the holdup? Like, what do we need to do?
And my man Sick Humor said, I give that man 100 days. That's it.
Fuck 100 days. I gave that nigga 48 hours. Fuck that. Where's my money, bitch?
Also, rest in peace, Sekou Smith.
Amen. Absolutely.
I almost forgot about that, but Sekou wasn't the most like widespread, bombastic, in your face NBA commentator or like analyst. He just knew basketball, had good relationships, was like a good guy. And it's really hard to see somebody like that who's low key, who's good at their job and is professional go. Because you see a lot of people who try to make it by saying the craziest shit. You see a lot of people who have no principles, who are just worried about spreading their name so they can get to a bag. Sekou Smith is a guy who just loved basketball and liked talking about it and liked talking to people about it and sharing his opinions and being honest and genuine. And there's not a lot of people in the world who are like that. And it's really sad to see somebody go. Especially, when Sekou wasn't that old. I believe he's in his 50s. So
I think he was in his 40s, right? 40 something? Early 40s?
So
yeah. Sad, bro. COVID.
Yeah, but
COVID, guys, like, please just wear your mask and wash your hands and socially distance. I don't know what else to say, man. Just unnecessary death. Just I don't understand it.
Yeah, but shout out, rest in peace, rest in power, Sekou Smith. Praise, blessings to his family. A lot of people won't even really talk about it. I don't think I've seen it enough in social media. Like, a guy like Sekou should be celebrated because
you missed it. You missed it. We show love. You missed it. You missed it.
Well,
if you go back, a lot of people show love. He was friends with a lot of NBA analysts and commentators and writers, bro. Like, yeah, he got love. I promise you, he got love.
Okay, and then also, not really too big on the, like this is a little before my time, but rest in peace, Larry King. From what I understand, he definitely made moves and was a real influencer in terms of journalism.
Yeah, you never watched a Larry King interview? That's the
nosiest
nosiest white man I've ever seen in my life, bro. That motherfucker was the most prepared interviewer of all time. Bro, if you had a secret safe, he knew the combination would ask you on CNN live what the combination was. Oh man, yeah, Larry King's a GOAT. Larry King helped build CNN. Like, let's just be honest, like he did. Like, he's a staple. It's Anderson Cooper, it's Wolf Blitzer, it's Larry King, and that's it. Like, them the staples.
Luke Dobbs on CNN, and he went to Fox.
Yeah. A lot of these dudes move to Fox.
Full mask
Absolutely, for
off.
that bag. Absolutely. For that bag.
This man went full mask off. He was like, actually.
Actually, the Democrats are terrible. Yeah, of course. Oh, one last rest in peace. Rest in peace to the Queen, Cicely Tyson.
Rest in peace.
She died 96 years old yesterday. Tony Award winner, Grammy Award winner, Golden Globe Award winner, Emmy Award winner. I think she has the EGOT. legendary actress, performer, stage performer. Rest in peace to the Queen. Other than that, guys, you got anything else? No. Okay.
No.
Plug your shit.
You can find me on Twitter at _RNVPCC. I'm trying to be more active on Twitter, so if you listen to this, feel free to reach out. Don't DM me. Don't DM me weird shit. But hey, if you see me comment on something, up my engagement. I'm willing to banter. I'm willing to do any of that shit. Otherwise, I'm pretty low key. Enjoying life, trying to make it to get a vaccine, and then subsequently, try to reintegrate society within itself. So, we're losing people. This pandemic is really stupid. It's really sad, but I'm really hoping we're getting to, if not through, the worst of it. So continue to be patient, continue to be safe, continue to take care of yourself. And we make it out on the other side, and we can get together, do events, and get back to what we considered normal life, maybe just a little altered. It'll be good, but you got to make it. We all have to make it. So we got to do our part. And even if you are the type who won't get sick, you can still spread it. So do your part. Be sanitary. Be safe. Please wear a mask. God bless.
Find me on Twitter, ghost_Batosai. And the only thing I gotta say is that Ninja was right. Y'all need to parent y'all kids. It's not his job.
Wow.
And that's it for me.
Sure, I was not expecting that. That's funny as hell. He's right. But yeah.
Dron shows violence.
Holy shit! I was not expecting that one. I'm with you on the sentiment. I just was not expecting you to say that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, why did you save that? Why did you save that for the end?
I meant to
because Ninja
do it in the beginning, but we talk about stocks, so
right.
I wasn't able to say it.
Ninja basically, Derek Ninja was like, "It's not my job to teach your children about racism. It's y'all job to do that shit. It's not like I'm a fucking racist. If some racist comes up, I'm gonna say some shit. But it's not my job to teach these kids that." He's right. Like, stop.
No, absolutely right.
Raise your fucking kids, bro. Tell them the way. Instill morals and ethics and principles into these little motherfuckers, man. They are the future. What the hell?
Look, the problem is that, you know what? No, I said that's the next podcast. That'll be another 30 minutes.
Okay.
We'll say that for next podcast.
Okay.
No, I like it.
But
I like it. No, I like that.
Parents, interact with your kids. What's the name? These YouTubers are not there to raise your kids. You need to raise your kids. Go talk to them once in a while.
Yeah.
Instead of just putting them in front of an iPad and be like, here you go for 6 hours.
Right. Absolutely. You can find me on Twitter at JTRNVP. Like, subscribe, comment, guys, share. Yeah. I think that's it. I want to thank Skyfall, Bakumi, and Michaela for coming on and giving an absolutely excellent conversation of what's going on with the stock market and GameStop, GME, and Doge, and AMC theater stock. I appreciate y'all contribution. This has been episode 23 of RNVP Real No Variety Podcast. Take care, everybody. Wear a mask, wash your hands, socially distance. We'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.
Peace and blessings.